Hi everyone, Heavy782 here, the editor-in-chief of the Star Wars Battle Lines blog, and today I'm here with another podcast on the Citadel arc, and I'm not alone. Say hello, Star Wars Doctor.
Hello.
So yeah, there will be a link to his channel in the description, and so let's get started. So we kind of have, this is probably one of my favourite arcs.
Mine too.
Yeah, because it was after we had Mortis and the Night Sisters arc. It was good to get back to the war in a way, but it wasn't kind of like a epic battle or anything. It was a bit more of a covert rescue mission.
If I were Dave Filoni, I would have put this one as a season finale because I enjoyed this arc more than the Ahsoka arc at the end.
Yeah, I think the idea for it was kind of like to have Ahsoka as the season finale because because he said it was supposed to be kind of like a full circle of what happened at the start of the Clone Wars movie.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's supposed to be kind of like going round in a whatchamacallit.
Circle.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what it is now. Kind of like because we have the character arc and whatnot with Ahsoka and how Anakin needs to let go of her and whatnot, and he manages to do that in the arcs. But yeah. I think it was a good season finale, but I think this may have been a better one. I don't know. It's still quite it was still a good arc.
Yes.
Definitely. So yeah, I guess it's not really kind of like a note you'd leave off on though. I don't know. But anyway, so the characters we have quite a lot in this arc. We have Anakin, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Rex, Fives, Echo, Even Piell, Tarkin, and quite a lot of clone troopers who die and then get brought back to life somehow.
Yeah.
It's a bit. They didn't really consider the numbers too much, but so I think with Obi-Wan we have the and we have quite a lot of them out of uniform actually, but anyway. So yeah, we start off with the carbon freezing, and
that was nice to see that they brought that back because the only other time was in the film or movie in episode 5.
Yeah, and apparently this I've actually got this with me. There was a graphic novel called Shipyards of Doom. Well, I haven't read this in a long time. It's got loads of dust over it, and this was kind of like written quite early on, and when the Clone Wars study just begun. This is about the clone. This is kind of like based off the Clone Wars. It's got Ahsoka and whatnot, and this is kind of like the Citadel arc was almost based off this, because this has got the idea of carbon freezing and whatnot, and to avoid the scanners and everything going through.
The scanners only detect life forms, but don't they live in the carbonite because their heart beats?
Yeah, not sure. Not sure exactly the science behind it, but
yeah.
The arc's not exactly the same though, but they definitely took bits from it and whatnot, like the carbonite. So
yeah,
we got the carbon freezing and whatnot with Anakin, and it was quite interesting to see. And then we kind of had the little bit of an arc with Ahsoka, who we actually hadn't seen in a while. No wait, no, sorry, we had in the Mortis. Well, not sure what I was thinking there.
Yeah. Okay.
Need to get. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, we have quite a lot of Ahsoka recently. But I think she didn't do as much in this arc. She was a big part because she got the information and whatnot, the Nexus route, but she wasn't kind of like massive. We did have other things going on as well, like the death of Echo.
Oh yeah.
Which was quite a sad thing and whatnot, but I think what was even more upsetting about it is that it wasn't really a clone trooper based episode.
Yeah. Well, some people like clone troopers, some don't. I'm sort of in between. I
Uh,
just, it's okay if they do one once in a while, but not all the time.
hmm, I quite, I did quite like seeing Echo and Fives again in this arc, but I think I'd rather have seen Echo sent off in kind of like a more central episode,
Yeah.
clone central episode, like they did with the Umbara arc. There are some people I know who really hate clones. They're just like, I think we were on the forum yesterday talking about the Umbara, no, not the Umbara arc, the upcoming Bounty Hunter arc, which is
Okay.
apparently supposed to reveal um the fates of Cad Bane and Aura Singh, apparently, but it's not really confirmed yet or anything. And basically, they were saying it would be really annoying if
Yeah.
they were just shot by Rex or Fives.
Hmm. That would be strange, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they will though, but anyway, well, they might not even die or anything, but anyway, back onto the Citadel arc. So, then we kind of like get into the whole place, the Citadel and whatnot. We have the
Yeah.
prison break, and it goes, well, it doesn't go wrong, I don't think, but here's the thing, it's quite, because they needed the other half of the information from Tarkin. If they didn't have the other half of the information and whatnot, would they have just left those clone troopers there to die?
Uh, they should have. Well, I think they would.
Yeah,
But wouldn't they like, if they know half of the path, so where to fly through, just can't they just like look at the radar and see where Coruscant is and then just fly direction to Coruscant? Maybe it will work.
yeah. I'm not entirely sure how it works, the route and whatnot, the hyperspace coordinates. It just seems it's a MacGuffin. It's just there to drive the story along. Really, it's not really there to mean anything too much. It's just kind of like, this is important. The good guys need it. The bad guys want it. Blah blah blah. And we got ourselves a story.
Yes.
So we do have quite a few clone trooper deaths. We have, I don't know his name. I'm pretty sure Fives shouts his name when he falls.
Oh,
Charger,
yeah.
wasn't it? The one who falls when they're climbing up and hits the electro bomb thing.
I don't know many names of clones. I only know the main ones. Those like
Yeah.
that guy. I don't know him, but yeah, quite many clone troopers die. I think the coolest death was the one when they were captured and the bad guy, what was his name?
OC Sobek.
Just shoots him.
Yeah.
That was the coolest death.
Yeah, and then he just kind of like shrugs his shoulders and then points the gun at the other one's head.
Yeah, and then nearly shoots. He would have shot it.
Yeah.
But someone called it then.
So, I think that's probably gonna be on the Jedi's conscience a bit, knowing that they, by not saying what it was, they let him die, but anyway. So then we have, and then we have the one who got cut in half, and it wasn't even by a lightsaber cut, it was by
Oh yeah,
a
by
door.
the door. Oh, that must hurt too.
Yeah, that's probably the most painful. Because it wouldn't even be a lightsaber cut, so you'd have all the... Yeah.
But the
It's kinda
strange thing, Star Wars, there's never ever blood except for Episode 4. There is blood when Obi-Wan cuts the arm of this guy in the cantina.
Yeah.
That is strange.
It's strange how the arm is hollow as well,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's just kind of like a hollow thing. It almost looks like a glove, and then someone just put a bit of blood coming out of it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So that was... Yeah, okay.
Well, we kind of got blood in some other things when kind of like Luke's been hit and whatnot, but it's not kind of like gushing out or anything. It's just like a graze or a cut and whatnot. But anyway.
Yeah.
So, and the door conveniently closes in front of the camera, so we don't see anything.
Oh, that would have been nice. No, it wouldn't. It's like in the episode with Darth Maul where all the heads fly off. They didn't show that either because they censored it.
But I got to see that at the screening at Celebration Europe.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
It wasn't really too much, but I guess they had to kind of censor it. 'Cause
The heads
would have been,
off.
yeah. I wonder if they did do a season 6, if we'd see 6 heads be cut off.
Yeah.
So because you kind of just saw Savage press his lightsaber roll in, you get the same shot where it cuts in, but then you just kind of like see the top of the chairs roll off and their heads roll off and then their bodies slump to the floor and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, anyway. So, yeah. Well, our clone trooper friend who got cut in half, maybe he'll get lucky, maybe he'll get Darth Mauled.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen in Star Wars.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
then after the Citadel we have counterattack, which we've kind of already talked about. We're just talking about clone trooper deaths right now.
Yeah.
But then we have the character of Tarkin, whose role gets expanded a bit in counterattack. We kind of see his doubt for Ahsoka and whatnot.
Yes.
So, quite an interesting little thing going on there.
Well, if I could choose between the least episode of those 3 episodes, I'll take this one because this one's just like 2 groups. One is running away, the other one's running away trying to meet up at the ship, and then the ship just gets blown up, and then they run away again.
For me, I think the weakest is the last one, but yeah, I can see what you mean. So,
Yeah. And in this episode, another clone dies. Echo.
Yeah. Echo kind of... And then we just pan down and see Echo's charred helmet on the floor and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have that good death. He didn't really do anything good, did he?
No, it was kind of a pointless death.
Yeah, he could have just not run into the middle where the big cannon could shoot them. So.
Why? Well, I guess he might have been able to shoot it, but... Yeah, well, you never know. He was just doing his duty, I guess. Well, what he thought was his duty. What is it with clone troopers blowing up, actually?
I don't know.
Heavy, hard case, Echo. I'm pretty sure there's quite a lot of others.
Yeah. Yeah.
So... I've just looked down in the comments of the StarWars.com counterattack episode. Someone's written 0 out of 10. Echo was my favourite clone.
So.
Yeah. Anyway. So, we kind of have the whole thing. It was a bit of a tedious episode, I think, but... Yeah, I did quite like it. It was quite a bit of action in it, especially towards the end, when you kind of like got the music kicking in and whatnot, and it was...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Then we have R2 doing all the rescuing and whatnot, and his droids. What did you think of R2 having them droids with him?
That was quite cool, because there's like bodyguards, and the droids weren't actually not that bad, because they fought at the end. In the next episode in Citadel Rescue, they fought against some more droids and actually killed some of them, but then they got killed.
Yeah, and one thing that is quite odd, in counterattack, one of those droids got shot, yeah?
Yeah.
And then there are 3 of them again in Citadel Rescue.
Well, that's strange.
Yeah. A lot of errors in this.
Yes.
Anyway, it was quite cool to see all that. I think. And then we have the death of Evan Piell. What did you think of that? EU fans, they be hating.
That was a bit strange.
Hmm.
His death, he could win against droids, but he can't win against some dogs.
Anubis. Yeah.
Yes, sort of dogs. He was a Jedi Master, wasn't he?
It's a bit strange. How he
And then
can't win against some dogs.
And then he got burned in lava.
Yeah. I like how they have the kind of like the Jedi kind of like funeral scene like they did in episode 1 and episode 6 when they burned the body.
Yeah.
That was quite good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have kind of like O.C. Sobek's death, with Ahsoka just stabbing him in the back to save Tarkin.
Yeah. Why couldn't, like, the droids just bomb, like, this small island? They could just get one of these TIE fighters to come... Oh, yeah, not TIE fighters. Droid bomb thingies and just fly over the small island and then just... all of them are
Yeah, it's
dead.
quite strange. But I guess then we'd have none of our main characters.
Well, that would be more realistic. All of them dying and then just having, well, realistic things.
Yeah. And I think, and the scene where O.C. Sobek lifts Tarkin up, there's someone actually made a picture and edited it and said, if I can't have Clone Wars Season 6, it'll die with you. And they basically edited a picture of Dave Filoni and stuck his head on Captain Tarkin's.
That was quite cool.
Yeah. So... And then we just got Captain Tarkin just going, my thanks, Padawan Tano. I see you've trained her well and whatnot. He's not the nicest of people.
Yeah.
I mean, she just saved your life, for goodness sake. At least give her a proper thank you.
Yeah.
But... And then we kind of have the whole rescue bit where Plo Koon comes down and whatnot.
That was quite cool.
And then we never ever hear about the Nexus route again after this.
It's like they just wanted to have it and then never do anything with it.
Or maybe Ahsoka just forgot. What would it actually be? Would it just be a set of numbers or something? Or
yes.
I guess.
I think. Well, yeah.
Set of numbers and letters. I guess there's not much else it can be. So kind of just. Yeah, I guess that would be it. And then they've got half the set of numbers and whatnot. And
Oh, I forgot to tell you, it was a bit strange because Even Piell, at the start of the episode, as we saw the ship get entered by the droids, he just like gave up, just like 3 or 4 droids. Why?
Yeah. They were destroyed droids, but still, I think
Obi-Wan could have killed all of them together.
Obi-Wan did.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, Obi-Wan did do that in Destroy Malevolence when he just force pushes them all, and they kind of like do the bowling thing and knock all the droids over and whatnot.
Yeah, but why did he give up?
Yeah, it's just maybe there were loads more droids entering the ship and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It does seem a bit strange.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a
So
Jedi Master as well, so...
sometimes I think, why aren't Jedi so brainy? Well, some of them are, but not all of them.
Mm. So yeah, I think that'll just about do it for this. Any final comments?
No, have you?
No, I don't think so. What would you give the arc overall then?
An 8 out of 10.
I would give it... Yeah, I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as well. I think it started off well, then it got even better in counterattack. Slipped a little bit in the final episode, Citadel Rescue for me, but still, it was good.
Yeah. All in all.
It's definitely a strong arc, and of course this is kind of like, this is a point where season 3 was getting very good and whatnot, because we had Night Sisters, Monster and Witches of the Mist. Night Sisters arc, that was where it all started. Then we had Overlords, Altar of Mortis and Ghosts of Mortis, the Mortis arc, where it just kind of like, it kept it up, really. Then we had the Citadel counterattack and Citadel Rescue, where we got back to the war, but it was still kind of like in the same tone and whatnot.
Yeah.
Quite good. And finally we had Padawan Lost and Wookiee Hunt, which were quite cool, I think. Oh yeah,
Some parts. I didn't like all of them.
Another reason, I think there's another reason why Wookiee Hunt and Padawan Lost were the last ones. I think it's because of having Chewbacca and whatnot. They wanted to have him in a big kind of like closing arc rather than just halfway through or something.
Yeah.
And unfortunately that will probably be the only time we get to properly see the Wookiees, because we're not going to get to see the Wookiee arc now.
Yeah. Would have been good. We could.
Hopefully there'll be a video fully talking about Celebration coming up this weekend or something. But yeah, you'll have to wait for that, everyone. So, thank you for watching. Thank you, Star Wars Doctor, for being on this podcast.
Thank you that I could.
So, see you next time, guys.